Good morning. So it's Friday morning here and just getting started. I wanted to do a live stream, give an overview of the site. You can see they did some more work on the yellow structure there. Got some people coming in here. The booster is still there, booster 3. And I'll pan to the left here. Down the road, we can see that the big lever crane is right on the edge of the road there. So that's kind of new for today, for this morning. So I wonder if they're just turning it toward the road or not, but it is overhanging over the public side of the road. They've done that before. And I'm just getting situated here. Hey, Samir. So that's what it looks like toward the beach right now. I can move the tripod so you can see more of the GSC tanks. Hey, good morning, Bablu. And I thought it would be cool just to start the day with the live stream here. Good morning. You can see where they would normally have the, over by pad B and pad A, they still have that launch table. It's still over there. And it hasn't moved since yesterday or the day before. And they're building the yellow structure there. So that work continues, and you can see the black piping to the left. I think RGV Aerial Photography got some upper footage of the black piping. Hey, good morning, Alan. And apparently, I think I've heard that one of the thoughts is that it's for the catching arm. Yeah, so there's a merch store now, oceancam.space. If you go to oceancam.space, there is a link there to the store if you go to the top right of the screen. But yeah, so we just started that website also, oceancam.space. And there's some shirts and other logoed items that can be gotten. Bablu, I think as the completion time, someone was telling me, Everett was telling me that, and he left last night. He was almost like a coach, but he's excited about the SpaceX stuff too. Yeah, so as the August 5th timeframe approaches, and as more workers settle here, it's likely that the hotels will get filled more. Hey, Jay Blaze. The only big events happening right now is, you can see there's like another pedal here, vertical piece on the yellow structure, and then they're lifting some of the black piping, which people think is maybe the catching arm or something like that. And also, I'll show it again, but over by the entrance to the GSC tanks, they have the big lever crane is overhanging across the highway. So they've rotated it for some reason toward the north. That's facing north, and the view I've been getting looking at the yellow piping is looking south. And just a lot of people coming to work this morning. That's basically what's happening. Yeah, Lorzad. Yeah, I'll do more streams. Yeah, it is highly possible, and I will do more streams. I spent the last 2 days learning new stuff and getting the new camera. So I have that. I'm going to live stream with this until the new piece arrives where I can live stream with the Nikon P1000. But so since this is up, I have it set up. Now I can get the other tripod out and start taking other photos with the I actually have 2 other cameras, and a third other camera is going to arrive this afternoon. Yeah, this is the regular camera. I have been taking and uploading shots with the other camera. So I actually have 3 cameras right now, and a 4th camera is going to arrive this afternoon from Hubba Bubba sent the camera also. Yeah, so thank you. Yeah, the other cameras are awesome. So I've been shooting with 2 other cameras, and someone asked me what that other camera, one of them is a Nikon P1000, and the other one I can tell you more about in a second. Let me go get it out. I guess that's what I can do here on screen. I can show you the cameras. I'll zoom out and I'll get in front of the camera here and kind of talk a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna get in front of this. You love to see the cameras. Cool, march tight. I'll get in front of the screen right now and show you. I'll show you. This here is one of the cameras. It's got a sun shield on it. This is not the Nikon, but this is also a Nikon. I have the P1000 over there. So it's got a sun shield. You can turn it around. It's a Nikon AFS 50mm 1.1.8. So this has got a lens on it, and it's a D610. So this is what I shot last night with this camera here. It's really neat. And I'll do some shots this morning with still shots with this thing. So this is a nice camera. And I'll get out the P1000 in a second. Let me just put this one away. So this is a Nikon AFS 50mm 1.1.8. Yeah, D610. Yes. Yeah, Thomas, a D610. Yes, with a 50mm lens on top of it. So that's the one camera that I shot with last night, and I'll tell you about I'll show you the other camera in a second. Okay. This is the Nikon P1000. It's a 125x zoom. It's got a 4.3 to 539mm Nikkor 125x wide optical zoom. So this is what I got the Deimos with, this camera here. It opens up and you know, you got the little screen here, and then you can zoom out quite a bit on this thing. So that's the new one that I was wanting to get, and I'll be able to live stream with this too. I was told that I have to be really careful with when I hook this up, because the connectors are sensitive or can be broken off really easily. Someone told me, yeah, I can film the area. Yeah, Andy, where the new parking lot's gonna be, I can do that for sure. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Let me zoom in here so I'm not getting all these people. Just a minute here. I'll put this in the back of my, yeah, if I put it in the back of the truck, it's gonna jiggle around as the truck shifts. So I've done that before in the past too. So that's the yellow structure. Some people think it's gonna be a catch arm. I'm gonna lift this camera a little bit. See if I can get it a little bit higher than the people's trucks here. Just a minute. All right, here we go. That'll help as the people pass by in the cars and trucks. I won't get them so much. Thanks, Eugene. Thank you. I haven't checked email or Twitter or any of the other accounts this morning. I will. I just wanted to go live and start showing what was going on here. You should get an ocean blue colored cowboy hat, citizen of Texas and all oceans. Hey, Paul Groff, that's a good idea. Thank you. Thanks, Razor. Thank you. Yeah, the arms are going to be huge. That's going to be something to video. Okay, Alan, I'll check it out. Alan. Yeah, the mystery, yep, it has grown overnight. It's got a second piece there. They were kind of moving on that piece yesterday. Thanks, Andy. Captain. Yeah, Disturbed. So they did, okay, what they did is they're taking the Libra crane out here onto the road. They're tuning it in stages, I think. So that may be, they scraped away a lot of the top coat here, and that was maybe just for all the new people coming in. Carmelo, no, I'm not using the P1000 right now. I just showed it in front of the screen. I can do it again, but they put a top coat of some, like a liquid sealant or something on top of this road here. It's still just unpaved, this road. Hey, Greg, I appreciate it, yeah. And with so many trucks around here, it may start affecting my vocal cords later, because there's a lot of silica in the air here, and I'm not wearing a mask, so there's a lot of diesel trucks going right now. There's probably maybe 100 trucks down here. And there's also large machinery, so there's a lot of silica in the air. So I'm going to be careful about how long I'm at this position and how long I'm talking. They've been working on the yellow pipes for several weeks now. Get a Raynox macro zoom for your camera for these Texas bugs. Thank you. Raynox macro zoom. Yeah, Thomas, there's at least 3 or 4 times more people here than normal. I'm going through, and I'm not sure how much, but I've got an unlimited plan here, so I can keep going and going and going. I have no limit. Yeah, it's very nice, Werner. The launch table is over by the pad A and B. No changes to the launch table. It is still over by the booster. Yeah, Scott, I appreciate it. Jonathan from New Zealand, thank you. Anthony, excited to see the orbital table placed on the legs. Yeah, me too. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Network, what is a heart? Hey, from Scotland. September morning, yeah. B4 stacking, progress on it. Yeah, it is happening. It's working. I have to get better shots on B4. I'm not up to date on what's going on over there. Maybe Nick Oswini might be over there, or some of the other photographers, Boca Chica gal, or who else is here? Yeah, there's other photographers too. Cosmic Perspectives. Yeah, Jesus, thank you. Yeah, that zoom is nuts. No, stink eye, I haven't gotten any stink eye, but I don't really look anyway. I don't look at the guards so much, so they're used to me. I don't know if they're used to people filming, but they're used to me because I've been here about 4 months. So this is the old camera with the old tripod, but I just showed the I'll show you one of the cameras again. Maybe I'll do the cameras again and show you. Yeah, they are. I can show you the left. For those of you who just kind of got back to the stream here, I'll show you the left. Hey, Mike Sirwa. There's like a traffic jam here, and that's because they're putting out some pallets for the big Lieber crane over there, which is at the entrance. You know, it's in front of the GSC tanks. Sorry for the shaking there, everybody. What I can do is I have something that I can hook this cell phone to. I can hook this to something and then walk around. I have like a damper that I can move around, and maybe just a minute. Okay, that's better, so you can't see the people's faces. That's good. That's like, you can't see it. You're good. Yeah. I'm gonna give me no change in the mosquito thing. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go see if I can find my power cord. All right, I'm here, just a minute. I'll do this for at least another 10 minutes, maybe up to an hour, unless something exciting happens. All right, I just plugged in the power. We've got unlimited juice now. Good morning, Prior Proxy. Yeah, Mark, I got some shots last night between the first and second one, and I can try and get that shot again right now or this morning. But it's hard to see the seams. I uploaded some shots last night of what you were asking for, but I will try again to get the seams. It seems like they built it like the pyramids, meaning there's like hardly any gap between the sections there. I'm doing good today, Taylor. Doing good. So you're asking me to get the seam between the first and second segment. There is hardly any seam. There's no seam. It's like they built the pyramids or something. Yeah. I'm gonna take some shots. They're constructing the yellow piping there, and there's some trucks in front of the camera, so I would have it panned lower. I can show you quick. See, but there are some trucks there, and so that's what they're working on right there. I'm gonna leave it at this angle until all these trucks clear out of the way. Okay, I'm taking shots with my other camera right now. Good morning, Pete. Man, I'm using this Nikon 50mm lens here on a D610 camera, and it's really sweet. Once some of these trucks move out of the way, I'll lower the screen here and you'll be able to see a little bit more. Hey Nick, good morning, howdy. Thanks for becoming a member. I gotta go back and check that out. Hey APW 1975, thanks for being there, contributing, becoming a member. And for the many of you members, I uploaded a couple shows, short segments this morning, well last night or this morning, which showcase the abilities of the new camera. In addition to the Nikon P1000, I'm using a third camera called a Nikon D610, which is good for close-up shots and also nighttime shots. Hey Jai, Krishna, Conrad, Balaji. Yeah, I'm eating properly, Balaji, but I'm sweating so much out here that, I mean, if I ate 3 or 4 meals a day, I would be bigger. But even to go get some food, it's a 20-mile drive. So, yeah, oldie but a goodie, that's right, Alan. Oh yeah, rent a crane, and it would fit right in. My own crane would fit right in. Okay, prior practice, I don't know how far it is from there, but in a small tent next to the 2 Starship crews are fabricating the nose cone. Installing new heat towels. Yeah, I could maybe go get that. I could try and go get that shot. It is on a piece of road that is unused, but I can go down that shot. Hey Jai, appreciate it. Yeah, I just kicked the camera there a little bit by accident, the tripod, so apologize for that. Good morning, Steven. Yeah, I don't sneak past anyone, Andy. Okay, okay, fix this. I'll show you all once more. This is my third camera. It's a D610, which I'm using this morning for low light conditions, and it has a fixed zoom of 50mm lens, and it's really nice to shoot things with. I shot video last night with it, and I got some video last night with me saying welcome to Ocean Cam. That was shot on this camera here. It's really nice. The restaurants are off limits to the public. Swap the hood to the outside. Don't use it like this. Oh yeah, you think so? Okay, thanks. I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah, I can easily switch that over so the glare is blocked out with the hood part there. That's good stuff. And I'm very new to cameras, but I've gotten a few lessons from Everett and some other people. Okay, good deal. Yeah, stream quality it's good, looking good now. See, so it varies throughout the day. Sometimes I haven't changed anything from yesterday. Yeah, I got the Nikon right next to me, so it's not turned on. I'm not using it right now, but I'm getting some shots of interesting things. Okay, I am gonna move the camera so that you can see what's happening here. Hey Neil. Greetings from Switzerland. Let me move the camera here a little bit. Hey, more. I'm going to... Thanks for the coffee, appreciate it. With all the people here, I may have to put this in the back of my truck so I don't get the people walking by. Okay, this is better. I can get above the people here and not give them a little bit more privacy. Yeah, so you can see the big lever crane there. They're moving it around a little bit. And okay, you can see on the road here, so this crane is gonna come right by the camera here, because you can see they're laying out on the road those wooden pallets. So that means they're gonna roll that crane out of here. Hey Neil, appreciate it. Thank you for all the efforts, and thank you. Thanks that's really kind, Neil. I appreciate it. Let me scroll up to the other one. XA, XA, I appreciate it. So they're gonna roll that big crane down the highway here. And I will zoom out. You can see they're adding more and more pallets to the highway here. So they're gonna roll it right down past us. And it looks like there is a police officer at the entrance here. That maybe they'll bring it over here to the main entrance here at the launch site. So right now it's over by the GSE area. So it's gonna roll down the highway here just a short ways, and maybe they'll bring it to the launch pad area. Maybe they're gonna use it to move the big orbital launch table. That would be my guess. Either that or the booster. I don't know if they're gonna do it for the booster, but definitely it could be for the launch table. That would be wonderful if they did it for that. I didn't see the thing. Rexy, I haven't looked through the comments. Yeah, Justin, they're shooting for the 5th. Yep, they are. You think they'll take down Mr. Alito 94 says they'll probably take down Booster 3. Well, that'll be exciting. That'll be really exciting. Oh, good deal. Perpetual Nerd. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I am up higher in the back of my truck here. So yeah, the elevation I think has helped. Yeah, is a good move to move. Yep, thanks. Okay, Mike says the booster might need to go on the other orbital pad with the thrust arms fitted. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, Michael. So yeah, I can get that shot too. Let me get that shot. Okay, I'm gonna have to tilt the camera here a little bit. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, so you can see the booster over there, right? And pad B, I'm holding the camera. Pad B has the thrust puck simulator on it. So the thought was that they'll move the booster over to pad B there in the center and maybe do some more testing. Hey Rohit, good morning. All right, I'm gonna go back to where we were looking there just a second ago. So you can see the pedals on the yellow structure are kind of more vertical. Yeah, Mike, that was a good thought. That was really good. Okay, now I'm just going back to the lever crane there. There's right here at the entrance, they're laying down pallets, which are going to be used to move the lever crane down the highway here a little bit. I'm almost there. There we go. And I'll zoom out a little bit. So watch this space. No, the B tester is the Starship with 6 rams for 6 engines. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. So that's good. So maybe it's for the Starship, and maybe they're gonna do something else with the booster. My role, Rickster, at the construction site as an independent YouTuber with an ocean cam mission is to facilitate the focus on the ocean, off-planet oceans. I have no official role with SpaceX. I am on the public side of the road here in the back of my truck, and I've been here for 4 months filming the launch site. Thanks, JPS. Yep. The witness. I changed my name to Prince Paul in 2017 because I thought it'd be very cool. And I also wrote a book which talks about it a little bit more. Hey Everett, I see the message coming in. I can't skip to it right now, but I see the message. Good morning. If you type here in the chat, I'll see your message. Hey Rohit, good morning. Hey Razor, I appreciate it. Yes, the business has 3x or 4x in the last couple days. They've got a lot more people here. Yeah, the residents are several miles away, so they don't hear any loudspeakers here. I don't know when the GSE will be sleeved, but you can see here on the highway. Oh, it's moving. The big lever crane's moving, everybody. You see that? It's moving. We got movement. Look at that. Better watch your ears. This thing's gonna get loud. So they blocked off the road on both sides, so no cars are coming by right now. It's going to the launch pad here. It's just gonna go these short 400 feet or so. They're just rolling it down the road here. It's gonna come right over this camera. Gonna come right in front of this truck here. I'm gonna get my other camera. Sorry for that. I just hit the camera here. setting up my other tripod here. Sorry for the shaking, everybody. I will move this a little bit. I'm gonna move the whole camera a little bit. Just a minute. I gotta reposition everything so it's stable. All right, we're good there. Okay, I'm not gonna watch the chat so much because I got my other camera in my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna go set up the Nikon P1000. Just a minute, guys and gals. Okay, I'm with y'all. I am back. I'm gonna go back to the, scroll back up a little bit. I've got the P1000 hooked up. Yeah, it's good morning, Alan Coker. I'm gonna scroll up because I know I missed a bunch of stuff, but I have 3 cameras now functioning. and this tripod is in the back of my truck. I'm recording a video on the Nikon right now. Yeah, so I'm standing in the back of the truck, and as it moves, the camera will move. So that's why I don't set a lot of stuff up here in the back, especially with the zoom camera with the Nikon, because on its own, when it's sitting on the ground, it moves a little bit just due to the wind. If I were here in the back of the truck with the P1000, it would be shifting quite a bit. So I can come back on the screen here, give you a little bit of a higher look. Hey Barry. Okay, Chris, sorry. Yeah. For any like really good info, you could please send me a text or an email. Some people have been sending me emails, and that's a great option for getting me important information that'll help me do better with the camera and stuff. I appreciate it. Hey Jerry. And if I missed a super chat, I apologize. Let me scroll up. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm scrolling all the way up on the chat here. I was just setting up I have 3 cameras working right now. So in the future, I have, next week, I bought a part that might arrive on Saturday. Hey, Ben from Belgium. Rickster, eliminate the CIA. Yeah, I'm a documentary. Rohit, good morning. Good morning. Devon. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I think I'm pretty caught up. I know I missed a bunch, but 1,000 people. Awesome, everybody. So it's happening here at the launch site. They are moving the big lever crane from over by the GSE tanks. You can see it's over there. It's gonna be moving to just to the other area here of the launch site. I can pan to the right, but there's some people here. I'll keep it on the big lever crane right now. Okay, Jan, the nose cone. Okay, they may be about to stack it. Okay, I'm kind of locked in here. They have the road closed with the police cars, just so they can bring this lever crane down the road. So I'm gonna stick here. Maybe some of the other photographers are up over there, like some of the other photographers might be able to catch that stacking of the nose cone. Miko from Poland. Greetings to you, and thank you for checking out the stream here. I got a good shot of this with the P1000 right now. It's focused right down the highway here, and it's doing video of this whole move of the big crane. So I'll be able to either upload that later or do some cuts from it. TS, good morning. I'm doing good. So what they do with it, what I've seen with them do with the lever crane is they'll move it a little bit and then maybe slow down because it's so tall. Hey, from Germany. Tomo from Finland. Space Kid, awesome. TSN, I'm doing good. This thing is so tall that it'll get rocking. So I think they move a little bit and then they stop. They move a little bit and then they stop. Robin from New Zealand. Yeah, I'm right here at the gate, so I can show you. I can pan over there to the gate and show you. From France. I'll pan over to the gate so you all see where it's going. Perfect time in Australia, bro. That's cool. Spain. Let me pan out. You can kind of see, so it's over there, right? And it's coming right over here to the main gate. This is where it's going. This is the main gate to the SpaceX launch site. And I got the truck parked kind of right in front here. Hello from the Highlands of Scotland, space flight. Good morning. Or I'm not sure what time it is for you, but hello. Yeah, SN15 and 16 do look a little bit lonely, that's right. But so they're just getting started here with this move. You can see the lever crane it's just over there by the GSC tanks, and it really hasn't moved at all, much. It's got a little ways to go. Yeah, John, appreciate it, appreciate it. Starship is over by the build site, Predator, the Predator. So SN15 and 16, and also the new Starship. I think the new Starship's in the mid bay. They call it the mid bay. The booster is in the high bay. So the booster is the tallest thing, so they have it in the high bay. They build it in the high bay. And the mid bay is for the shorter things, like the Starship. And the nose cone tent is where they build the nose cone. So thanks to APW. Yeah, there's a lot of stewards, there's a lot of workers here on site right now. They're trying to get it done. Trying to finish up so they can be ready for an orbital launch. Mine Miner, good morning. Raul, when for the first orbital flight? That's a good question. We're all wondering what that's gonna be. Perpetual Nerd. The table is over by the launch pad A and B. One of the things that they do with this lever crane could be to lift the orbital launch pad. We'll see. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with with this big crane that they're moving right now. No, this ninth section of the tower is finished, and there's an American flag flying in the wind up there, open. So they opened up the American flag, and it's the ninth section of the tower is complete. Some people refer to it as 8B, the second half of the 8 piece there. Yeah, this could be one of the most productive weeks here at Starbase, at the launch site. And at Starbase in general, maybe. Yeah, I can, Robin. I can see the launch table from here. It's not so, it's a little bit far for me to get it with this camera. I can zoom over there. I'm not sure if they're moving the lever crane back or not. Let me zoom in on that. You know, maybe they have to go back to go forwards. Yeah, maybe they had to back up a little bit to be able to make the entrance over there with the fencing and everything. But the police did move out of the road right now, so maybe they're gonna do it a little bit later. I'm not sure. Maybe they just gotta open the road for a while, because you can see the wood here on the highway. So they laid it there. I'm not sure when they're gonna move now, because the police just turned off their lights and they opened up the road. So maybe they'll start up in the next 10 minutes. Not sure. We'll see. See, the police guy's car is turned off. The lights aren't on anymore. I'll get a shot of let me redo the camera here. Okay, I'm gonna get the launch table from here. So the launch table is over there behind this truck. Once it moves, you can kind of see it over the top there, right next to the booster. There it is. It's the yellow peppings to the left of here. But this is the launch pad, which is next to the booster right now. It's gonna be going, I'll get the shot of where it's going. That launch pad, there's a yellow piping. That's where the SN15 landed, in this general area. So that piping is right in the middle of the launch pad. where they were shooting to land the stuff. It's not not the exact middle, but it's right over there in the area where they were hoping to land the SN-15 and the other starships. And I'm gonna adjusting the tripod now. And so that launch table is gonna go right over there on top of the launch platform. Thanks, Jen. These trucks are, you can see they have asphalt. Maybe they have something in this truck. I'm not sure if it's asphalt or whatever, but they're gonna unload that. And they've been, over the last several days, they've been bringing in piles of dirt and rock and putting it way back there. I haven't seen rock, but I'm sure they had some stone in there too. But yeah, so they cleared a lot. You can see there is still a pile of dirt over there, but they reduced it a lot. I guess maybe for cement or something. So maybe they're bringing in more dirt or something like that, or maybe something else. I'm gonna try not to get the person's face, and I'm just gonna go over there to the yellow piping here. Oh yeah, so they're just driving away with that, whatever it is, whatever it was. I'm gonna wait here and see if they start up again with the yellow crane. Yes, they've been doing a lot of prepping on the launch table. I'll go back to there since that's a good shot for here. See, they're moving a lot of dirt over there. Let me go back on the pan back. Overnight, you can see them working on it because it's easier to see overnight because there's a lot of grinding and stuff like that. I haven't seen it, or welding, welding or some type of prep work is going on overnight. I've gotten some of the overnight videos on that. Yeah, maybe today there could be a lift, maybe, or at least preparation for something, because it looks like they're going to do something with that lever crane, I haven't seen any new car park getting started, Alan. Yeah, it is wild, and there are a lot. So it's 2 or 3 times what it was a week or two ago. The number of people here on site, easily, because just for the number of cars and everything. And so it's going to take a little while to get used to the flow here. It's like when I first got here, it was energetic. There's a lot going on, but now it's a different pace. So it's going to take me maybe a week to get used to it. And find how I want to go from place to place here and cover it. There's so much going on. You gotta kind of focus in on what you're going to cover. I could zoom in. So are the SPMTs still under the table? Yeah, I think maybe. I'll go over there and check. That's a good check. And also, this whole area during a launch, this whole area is gonna be. Everybody gets cleared out during the launch, so there's nobody here during the launch. Maybe there's one. I'm not sure if they're gonna have anyone on site during the launch, but so I'm looking for an SPMT over there. Possibly, I see a little blue to the left of that crane. It's a little fuzzy for you all, but just below pad B there is a little vehicle sticking out. So, and that's either a lift or that's right to the left of that blue crane. There is another thing over there. So it could be an SPMT. I'm not sure. A transporter. Buenos dias, Dr. Feliz. Rafael Feliz. Yeah, SpaceX people from California and Florida have moved over here. So the activity here has died down a little bit. The lever crane is still there at the entrance to the highway, and the police are still here. So the police haven't left. Now the sheriffs, but the lights aren't blinking anymore. So maybe they're going to start it up when a lot. Maybe they're just opening the road to let the people come to work, and then maybe they're going to start it up again. But I'm going to keep going and just see how the day progresses. I'm going to turn off some of my other cameras, maybe. Yeah, I will turn off my other camera because there's no point shooting right now. Bucky, what's Bucky doing right now? Bucky, I'll go over there again. Bucky is Buckner. The crane, the lever crane is called Buckner. Thanks, Ernest. So some people refer to it as Bucky. It's over there. It's halted its progression. There is a truck in front of it. You can see blinking its lights. So I'm gonna move the tripod here. See, this is a different angle, so I keep switching so I can get that angle here and bring it in the shot. I have an excellent tripod on the ground that's holding my Nikon P1000, so I'm just not using it for this shot. If you'd like, I can get out another piece of equipment and I can walk around with this and get up close to there and have it be real smooth. Yeah, some people are thinking that the yellow structure could be a catch arm. It's kind of the same size as the black piping. And the black piping is, one of the thoughts is that it might be a catch arm. I want to zoom in on one of the pillars to the launch tower and see if it has any an area for the catch arm to ride, like a railing. Someone with a really good camera told me there is a groove up and down on one of the edges that the catch arm might be able to slide up and down on. I have to look at it and I have to confirm it. For me, it's still sketchy, but I do have the camera now where I can actually check that out myself. So that Bucky's over there, and so the big lever crane is Bucky. It's a Buckner. You can maybe, yeah, I don't know if you can see it with this iPhone. Yeah, I can get the black piping right now, and you can check it out yourself here. Just a minute. In the center of the screen there is a white building or a white structure, and there's some speakers on top of there. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but I've taken some photos of it too, which I'll upload. I didn't upload them, but I took some photos yesterday of that very close up. There's some stairs there to the orbital launch platform over there on the left, on the top left, and that's where the table is going to go, on top of that platform. But there are some stairs, which I put on Twitter, some pictures of those stairs. And here we can see there's a little glare from the sun here, but you can see some of that black piping right there on the ground. That whole area to the left there and everything, that's where they've been stacking all the black piping. Which again could be a catch arm or something like that, and it seems to be the same diameter as this yellow piping here. So maybe the black piping and the yellow piping may integrate somehow. Gabriella says it's a rail on the third length for elevator carriage holding the yellow-black piping. Okay, that's cool, cool. They removed B3 today, booster 3. I think that's why they moved Bucky. Yeah, Dark Angel, I think that too. I do think that. Yeah, maybe today for launch pad too. I don't know. They haven't moved the launch table at all. It's still where they moved it, but they have been working on it overnight. I wasn't here last night to see what was going on, but many nights I'll be here in the afternoon to take a look at that launch table getting worked on. Yeah, the screen, I'm waiting on an HDMI card, which will integrate with my stream software so that I can stream with a Nikon P1000. Yeah, I think Saturday is supposed to arrive on Saturday, Cube 1VX. Yeah, the yellow structure is growing every day, it is. Yeah, will the ship be fueled through the booster? I don't know about that, Hermione, 1989. I'm not sure about that. You know, I think the whole fueling in space, you know, they want to be able to fuel these things in space. So, and there was some type of NASA contract, or there was some type of opportunity for a company to make money by figuring out how to do that. I'm sure SpaceX, that's going to be part of their thing, you know, in orbit refueling, because they want to fly many ships up to refuel one ship to go to Mars or something like that. So it's in zero gravity. Refueling in zero gravity is very tough, apparently. So that's an important part of the whole plan to go to Mars and stuff. Hey, Royer, Fritz. Good morning. Greg, appreciate it. 2 Minch, that's cool. Jonathan and Denmark. So Jonathan says, fueling is going to happen through a pipe inserted in the booster. That's cool. I didn't know that, Johnson. But yeah, the booster is taller and it's going to need more fuel. So why send it through the Starship and just go direct to the booster? That's smart. Okay. So I'm going to take it off those people over there, and I'm going to go back to just over here, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I should keep it over there. I just want to let the people have their privacy in the morning. I'll keep it over there. If y'all think I should not point the camera in a certain direction, let me know, and I'll move it. I can pull the tripod back with my hand here. There's a number of people standing over there, so I'm not pointing it over there for a reason. Do I think they'll catch the booster first? First try. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. I think I heard something about the booster. The first booster is going to land in the water off the coast here, and the Starship, I think, is going to fly over to Hawaii or something. I'm not up to date with all of that, but that's what I think was maybe they were talking about. I'll go back to the Bucky over here. Just a minute here. I want to see what they're doing with that pallet over there. If they're putting it down or taking it up. Because if they're taking it up, then maybe they're not going to move Bucky this morning. Let me see. They may just be repositioning it. Because they just did a lot of work on the road here, and maybe they don't want to mess up the road. But maybe it's also dipping on the side of the road there, so they want to make sure the big crane, when it rolls down, stays vertical. You know, they want the crane to stay up and not tip over. Yeah, so they did buy 2 oil rigs. They bought 2 oil rigs, so they're reconverting them And they were very expensive oil rigs. So okay, I'm gonna zoom out here. It looks like they're taking up yeah, they are taking up the pallets. So it seems to me like they either don't need these or they're not going to move this morning with the Liebherr crane, because they just laid these pallets down. Maybe something changed for their timing or something, but they're taking them up. Or maybe they don't need it and they're gonna move it anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna stick it out and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not Volksgenos. I'm not sure if it's gonna be suborbital or I don't know if they're gonna do a double burn, deorbit burn. I don't know about that. That's a great question. That's a great question. So thanks. I will start having my ears open to see if I can get some of that info. Maybe someone here in the chat actually knows that answer to that question. So they didn't use these pallets for anything. Oh, you know what? Maybe they laid the pallets down so that they could flip it onto the concrete there, because they just laid that concrete down. So maybe they planned to put it on the side there. So maybe this is still, the plan is still going forward, because they just put all that concrete there next to the berm. So the fact that they're laying it all up rather than taking it away leads me to believe that they actually wanted it to be there, and nothing has been delayed or anything. They were planning to do this all along, to roll it up onto the side there to protect the new concrete that they just put down. So I think maybe we're still good to go. Maybe this is all still going according to plan, and maybe we might see the Bucky move down the road, because they wouldn't protect the side there if they didn't need to. So, yep. Hey, Richard, good morning. ¿Cuál fue tu pregunta, Rafael? Yo te traduzco. Okay, yeah, Ivan. Yeah, what was Dr. Rafael's question? Let me scroll back, maybe I missed it. So, Ivan saying, what was your question, Rafael? I'll translate it. So, let me see. Okay, Michael Moore says, the design of the orbital tower somewhat mirrors the design of the towers on oil rigs. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, hopefully, because if they need a tower on one of those, the Deimos or the Phobos, then I think the oil rig here is Deimos. I'm gonna get my umbrella out, because this camera will turn off if it gets too hot. So let me get my umbrella here. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday morning or 2 days ago, I had this camera shut off because it overheated. All right, so I'm gonna look a little funny here in the back of my truck with a green umbrella, but you know, I'm not doing it because I like to do it. I'm doing it because I have to do it. I do think the 5th of August is realistic. So Stuart says the wood pads are for weight dispersal and to protect the concrete from cracking. Yeah, okay, thanks Stuart, that's awesome. And also the yellow crane cannot turn that sharp and has to do several forward and backward small moves. Okay, thanks Stuart, Ski. I appreciate it a lot. That's good information. So for weight dispersal and so it can go back and forth without cracking the concrete. Yeah, watching NBA. Yeah, 1300 live concurrent. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They could unbolt the Boca Chica tower and mount it on the oil rig. Yeah, it'd be a little. It is a tall tower, but they theoretically could do it if they could keep it upright. You know. Yep. Probably pretty heavy too. Volksgenos, Eric Honeck. For the orbital flight test, there will be needed a crane for stacking on the launch tower. Has any of that stuff been spotted, or will they use it for? Okay, so at the top of the tower there are some pulleys and levers, and there is a hoist at the bottom, like a red hoist. So the tower itself will be able to do some of that moving. So one of the thoughts that someone that came by yesterday from Alabama, like just a person like me, a public person, suggested that maybe they'll need to extend the reach on top of that 9th section to be able to reach over the launch table, because the table versus the tower, the table is going to be further out than the top of the tower can reach. So maybe they may need to swing out an arm or something, or a crane on top of that 9th section. Yeah, so Herman, maybe that 9th piece will go on top of the tower there. So I'll scroll to the right here so you can see. I'll pan to the right. Good morning, Rice. And I'll go back to the lever crane if they start doing more action over there. But we'll see. We'll see if they move down the road here with that Bucky crane. Yeah, so they did. There is the American flag, and also I think the SpaceX flag is flying up there, and I've been told that signifies that it's reached its maximum height. So yeah, so if it has, then why would they add something else to the top there? That's a good point. What's happened to GSC-4 and the tower? Let's see, 1, 2. I'm not sure of the numbers for the GSC tanks, but the tower is just to the left here, and there's not much activity going on with it right now. Maybe at the base, there's a lot of activity going on at the base of the tower, and I'll pan over there. You can see it. There are a lot of people here in the scene. I'm trying to not get the people. You can see they're kind of moving that. That's so that's the small hook to the big crane there. I think I'll have to reposition this tripod so that I can get that shot comfortably. I'm going to reposition the camera here. It's above. Good morning. Yeah, swinging arm. I think I had a much better shot when it was higher. I'm gonna move it back to where it was. Just a minute. Okay, so you can see they're lifting that black pipe right there. It's just the way it is, you know. It's part of history. I'm gonna reposition things so I can get a better angle here. Yeah, that's a good shot. Andy. Yeah, concrete is awesome material, that's true. So that's the black piping, thought to be part of the catching system. Good morning, Joe Dog. Yeah, the big crane is moving. You can see the hook is free there, the little hook. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it comes together, either that black piping. It's gonna be awesome. So that, Andy says, the small hook is called a whip hoist. Yeah, I'm not sure who the site managers are. So I could change position and get another shot of that black piping. I'm gonna go to the right, since we can't see that right now. And I'll just get this yellow piping, which I can see. A lot of the trucks have moved out of the way, so that is visible now. Narius, I have 3 cameras right now, and I'm waiting on a piece so that I can live stream with the new camera. I can't live stream with it right now until I get a HDMI card, which is in the mail. It's already been bought, so it's Saturday. It's supposed to get here, so probably by Monday I'll have it to be able to live stream. Yeah, thanks. Good question. Scuba. They still have that black pipe up in the air, so I'll go over to that too. I think maybe I can go on the ground and get a different shot of that. It's still up there. That's over by the launch platform, and you can see they're working up there on the launch platform right now. So they're moving that black piping over by the launch platform, actually. Wow, they're lifting it kind of high too. Thanks, Caboose. Welcome, Vander. Welcome as a member here. Awesome. Thank you. I'll pan up in a little bit too. I'll give you a shot of the tower here. Let me. Yeah, I am gonna move everything and get you some shots over there. Just give me a minute here. So I'm gonna take this off the truck. Just a minute. Disconnecting from the power. Here we go. We're free. Just a minute. Okay, that's good. That respects everybody. So there they are. They got the black piping. Thanks, Justin. They're fitting the black piping to its corresponding piece in order to weld them together. Okay, Barry, thanks. That's good stuff. Yeah, I'm trying not to get all the people in their vehicles and their cars and everything too. Thanks, Michael. They won't use a crane to stack Starship onto the SH. The catch-ons will. Okay, that's good, good. Okay, I just got my other camera here. The student official says from RGV AP, you can see lots of Teslas in the lot. That's cool. Good to know. Good to know. Just Kurt, I really feel like I'm in Boca Chica right now. Yep, thanks. Yeah, me too. And I am actually. I'm going to pan out so you can see more of the black piping because some of those cars, some of those vehicles moved out of the way. Hey, Zach. Good morning. Yeah, so you can see right there, there are some other large pieces of the black piping right there where the green shirt man was just now. So that whole area over there is this black piping. So they're doing a lot of work in this area with the black piping. And just to the right, I'll pan out. Just to the right is the yellow piping. So it's all in the same area. And it's happening. Cheers from Italy, Palla. How about try to get a good phone gimbal, Paul? Yeah, okay, Giovanni. I'll pan to the left here, okay? I'll show you something. Yeah, I'd like to get another tripod. You can see there in the bottom left of the screen, that's my other tripod, and it has the Nikon P1000 on it. It's ready to film Bucky if it starts moving this morning. So I have another, so that tripod costs about 150 to 200 bucks. So it costs a little bit money, and in August, YouTube will start giving some of the payouts for the monetization. So I'm waiting on that because I just spent about 1,500 bucks on cameras and microphones and everything. So waiting for the new money to come through in August. I mean, I definitely spent over 1,500 bucks. So just waiting for the YouTube money to start flowing again because I haven't gotten any of it yet. I will in August, mid to late August. So right now I'm shuffling money right now just so everything can keep going in the right direction. I will get, yeah, Tom, I will get more equipment, another tripod and all that, and I really appreciate the donations I've gotten. I'm not using, someone sent me a no-touch pan adapter, so I could pan and left and right, up and down with this new piece of hardware that someone mailed to me. So, I mean, I've gotten donations of stuff too. And I'm not using it today on the other Nikon. I haven't attached it, but I will do that also. So I have more capability than I'm using right now. Yeah. I could even put this on that other tripod. I could put this phone on that tripod and do what you're suggesting I do right now. Good morning, White Wizard. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna start taking pallets off the truck here. I'm gonna move out of the way so we can get the pallets, and I'll get the yellow structures again. Let me, I'm back in the truck here again, because they're gonna, hey Scaly, thanks for becoming a member. They're gonna start moving pallets off the truck here. And maybe, I'm gonna zooming out here, zooming out. Plugging the power into the phone. So they are taking these pallets away. Hey Desmo, 50 for your continued coverage. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Desmo. That's awesome. Desmo B, thank you a lot. Thank you. So they're taking, and Chuck, thanks for becoming a member. That's awesome. If any of you members and if you all in the crowd would like me to do anything differently, just let me know, because I'm very happy to get a shot or offer a new service or do a private live stream or something like that. I haven't done any private live streams yet. I'm keeping it transparent. I'm trying to make it so everybody always benefits from everything. Okay. Swamp or rig mats. Okay. IFR, VFR. Oh, you're a pilot too, or you know about aviation. That's good. IFR, VFR said what I'm calling pallets are actually swamp or rig mats. Okay, appreciate that, IFR, VFR. I got a commercial instrument pilot's license too. I'm not flying for money or anything. This is what I'm doing there. I never worked as a pilot, but I did get the credentials. So they're moving along on the yellow piping there. Yeah, the site is busy. So, and they are shooting for the end of the month completion of the launch site here, and if not, then August 5th. So they have at least 2 times as many people here as normal, and probably around 3 times as many people. If you just look at the cars and the number of people, they're busing in workers too from, maybe they're parking somewhere else and busing them down here, because it is a 20-mile drive from town. So, you know, that's a lot of money spent on gas going back and forth every month, depending on the kind of vehicle you have. If you have a Tesla, then it's maybe $5 to $6 each way. I don't know. You can go a long ways in a Tesla without spending a lot of money. That's for sure. There is a charger. If you have a Tesla and you're visiting the area, they have a charger. There's one charger in town at the Heb Plus. HEB is a good grocery store in this area, and they have the only charger, as far as I understand, in Brownsville for Teslas. So a lot of people will go over there. There are no public chargers here currently at the SpaceX location if you have a Tesla. So you have to go to the HEB Plus in Brownsville to charge your Tesla. Yeah, HEB is a good grocery store. It is somewhat of like an organic store too. You can get some organic options. I'm into the health food kind of stuff, so I like to go there too. They have, yeah, the sound, private sounds a bit kinky, yeah. So yeah, maybe it's scrubbed, because why did they lay that stuff out if they weren't going to use it, right? So maybe it's something, maybe a plan change or something changed. So they're picking up the stuff. Maybe I'll catch and see what they do with the Lieber crane here, because it's still pointing in the same direction, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they found a better way to do whatever it is they're going to do. Yeah, organic is awesome. Well, there are superchargers for the employees here on site. I've heard. I haven't seen them or used them myself. I don't have a Tesla. I just have a nice, I have a nice truck. I mean, a nice old truck, 20-year-old truck, but it's good. It's, hey, Joe Dog. Okay, August 5th is 1 year and 1 day after SN5. Joe Dog Makil. So yeah, there's a merchandise store that we just set up. Oceancam.space is the new domain. I just, like space, Oceancam and space. So the oceancam.com was taken. So oceancam.space is the new website in development. It's ready. And there is a merch store that we set up a couple days ago for if you want to get a Oceancam branded t-shirt. And we're looking into maybe getting some swim towels and ocean themed merchandise also. Okay, I'm gonna come back to here so you all get that shot of what's happened with Bucky right there. And so the yellow piping is here and the black structure is also here. Thanks, Connor. Yeah, and I'm not just covering it. I have a mission here with the Oceancam thing. Yeah, so Joe Dog, there are a number of mods and they hop on. It's kind of a volunteer basis right now. I think maybe in the next 2 or 3 months I'll start hiring some people. And if it blows up before then, if we get like 150, 200,000 people here on the stream, then I'll definitely need a mod. But the mods are modding. Hey, there's a mod, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. For like every 100 people, I think I was told, or I was suggested that it'd be cool to have one mod per 100 people or something like that. So at least, or something like that. Yeah, I'm playing it by ear. Yeah, it is pretty cool, Steven. Kim, yeah, great supporters here. Great support. Yeah, the black piping went over to the left, and I had to move away from the truck to the right where I was getting that side shot there of all the piping, because they're taking these mats and they're putting them up on the trailer just to the right here. Yeah. Hey, Levi. So Hermione 1989 says, my question is, Starship could fit about 15 Cybertrucks in the cargo bay. The weight is not an issue. That's pretty cool. Hey, SFS. Not sure when orbital launch will happen. As soon as possible is I'm pretty sure is the answer to that, but not sure when that means. As soon as possible. So in the center of the screen here, we can see the launch tower. I'll pan the camera back so you can see that. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, here we go. Getting the launch tower. 5th of August. So the tower is complete. I can pan in too. I can zoom in. Just a minute. Yeah, Jan. Organic. There are a few places here in Brownsville where there is organic. There are some Whole Foods markets in like San Antonio and maybe Houston and Austin. So they have raw food at those locations. Here in Brownsville, if you want to eat raw or healthier like that, there is a vitamin store here, and there is the HEB has some options. But one of the best smaller, there's two other places, like there's a store called Juice Us, Juiceus, Juice Us, and they have raw squeezed, fresh squeezed green juices like kale, basil, and they have a lot of healthy drinks there at Juice, Juice Us. And there's another place called the Metanoia Wellness Center, and they have really good healthy, like on that side of the organic thing, but elaborate. So Metanoia Wellness Center, they have food and they have a fitness center also, and they have a meditation center too. So. Yeah, juices are great. I like Yito 9414. I like juices. Yeah, if you ever, I've done a raw vegan organic chef training program, gourmet raw food prep. Become a chef in 2013-14. Oh, Mine Miner says Amazon ships Whole Foods next day. Yeah, I didn't know that, Mine Miner. So that opens up my ability to get raw food and organic items. So I didn't know that. I will check into that. Whole Foods market ships next day. That's good. Very good to know. I'm not in the right now. I'm not in the cash position. I don't have enough money coming in right now to be able to spend that kind of money on that right now. But when the YouTube stuff starts paying out, I will be able to do that. Maybe I'll order 1 or 2 items through the shipping with the Whole Foods just to get it started and know that, kind of get it in my mind that I can do that. Brownsville is pretty big. I don't know how many people it is, but it is a big place, that's for sure. They have a lot of highways, and I think there's over 100 members now, Stephen. There's over 100. Yeah, Stephen, it's awesome. Hey everyone, Veyron, Steve. Hey, how you doing? Sir Hermione 98 says they'll need ships at Hawaii to photograph the condition of the heat shield before landing. Maybe that's cool. That'll be a tricky thing to photograph it before it lands. Wow, the heat shield before it lands. Hey Nick. Hey Everett. Good morning. So Everett is on the road today for the next 2 days. So nice to see you here, Everett. He just left last night. 182,000 people in Brownsville. Starship Super Heavy says. Hey David. Good morning. Good morning, David. Hey Robin, there's plenty of, if you wanted to move to Brownsville, there's plenty of RV camping, and there's plenty of tent camping space at South Padre Island. But yeah, so there's around $300 or $400. You can get a decent, a shared room or RV space, or you can rent a place for $400 to $500 too. Okay, an angle at the catch arm. Okay. Let me see if I can move down the road there. They were picking up pallets and putting on the truck there where I was just at. So I will do that once I get the clear that they are done picking up those mats. So I'll scroll down those things that were picking up the lifts, the mats down the road. I still see a couple mats down there. So they're going to be going back and forth where I was getting that shot from. Of the berm from over there with the black piping. So I'm gonna wait before moving again. Okay, Daniel. Okay. I think those mats are to protect the shoulder of the road, but they had it in the road and they put them out really quick. I was thinking they were going to move the big Buckner Lieber crane there, and maybe they changed their mind for right now because they're taking the mats away. Okay, I should be able to see the arm too if I move to the right. Yeah, I could move down that way. There is a 40-foot truck to my right. I'll show you. There's a 40-foot truck to my right, and there's a lot of activity on the road there. And so you see that there's also that black wall there. So if I move behind this truck here, that's at least 40 foot, and it may cut me off with that black wall there on the left. So if I go behind that truck, I might lose some of the, and there's a lot of vehicles in the way here too. So I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do any of that moving again. I may be able to just move 10 or 15 foot to the right once they finish with the mats there. Yeah, Scuba. Thanks. Yeah, the umbrella is to help the iPhone from overheating because I was having that issue yesterday. I was live streaming in the morning and the sun was getting to the phone there and it's shutting off. Yeah, the sheriff did leave, so. Oh, maybe he told them they need a road closure. Well, the sheriff set up at both ends of the Lieber. I think they were working with the sheriffs because the sheriffs actually came and then they were progressing. And so it wasn't like the sheriffs came after they started doing stuff. They only started once the sheriffs got here. So I think it was all planned. But that's a good thought. Maybe the sheriffs told them, hey, you ran out of time, you got to do another time. John, right now the nose cone isn't visible from here at the launch site, but up the road, 2 miles up the road, it's probably visible. I heard yesterday it was visible, the nose cone. Yeah, Perpetual Nerd, I'm holding an umbrella, so I have a hat too, but yeah, once I stop live streaming and holding the umbrella, I will put on my hat. I'll jump in the ocean too. I didn't do my ocean swim in the morning. I like to go swimming here just down the beach and salt water, the Gulf of Mexico there, and get some swimming done. It's really nice. Good evening from Indonesia, the student official. Well, Barry, they put down the pads while the sheriff was here, and then they took them up. So I'm not sure if that's 100. You know, they actually, the sheriff was here. They put down the pads, and then after a little while they took up the pads. So you know, they kind of did a full cycle there, putting down and taking them up. Yeah, Nereus, SpaceX just owns the side of the road that I'm filming. The other side is the public side, which I'm on. So they don't allow you to go across the road here. So I'm as far forward as I can be. Yeah, if Elon ever shows up while I'm filming, I'll stop filming. Because, you know, it's good just to let him have his privacy. Yeah, Neil, I've gone through a lot of hardship and struggle, and I've had a lot of fun too in my life, but I definitely didn't plan to be here. It kind of all came together for me to be here. Just doing what I like to do, and I ended up somewhere where it was all fitting. You know, I was somewhere, and I was thinking the next 20 or 30 years ahead if I want to be there in the next 20 or 30 years, because I spent most of my last 20 plus years over in Virginia. And I thought I had a really nice house that I'd built up, and I had beautiful fruit trees and everything. But I thought, well, it would take another 20 or 30 years for these fruit trees to really to grow, and I could maybe have a lot more fun doing other things. So I decided for the next 20 years of my life, I'd like to be doing something fun, and I ended up over here in SpaceX. Hey, Daniel, thanks for the support. First time catching you live. Thanks for doing this. Love the close-up perspective and commentary. Yeah, yeah. I've watched a lot of broadcasters in the past over the years. I'm 45 years old now, and I've always appreciated listening to the commentary and the feedback and the you know, the back and forth with the audience. So yeah, I nailed it, Neil. So this is kind of my style. This is kind of what I expect to where I expect to the type of broadcasting that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in just filming or photographing. I'm into like the whole community aspect of it too. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. A lot of people like the commentary. Yep. And sometimes I'll go off the end and start talking about some other stuff that I've been involved in my life. But this is great. I love doing this, seeing the new technology and everything, and chatting with y'all from all around the world. Good night, Robin. Armani says, hi from Germany, Blizzy, 1978. Oh, yeah, you're 2 years younger than me. That's good, Blizzy. So you're 43 years old. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Hello from Scotland, Alex. Hey, thanks for checking it out, Alex. I'll give you a shot of the Buckner thing again. Thanks. Yeah, I'm out here almost every day streaming. Over the last 2 days, someone was here in town and we were going over filming and going over the new. I got 2 other cameras now, so I've got 3 cameras, and maybe this afternoon I'll have a 4th camera that Hubba Bubba sent me. So there's a lot of opportunities to get different shots, different type of shots, different quality of imagery. But that's why I was doing a little bit less streaming and uploading over the last 2 days. But now I'm back on my own again. Everett was an is. That was a mosquito truck, so I'm holding my breath. I'm gonna let all that stuff dissipate for a little bit. So I got some free bug spray there, just there. That was the mosquito truck. Hey, Yuslan from Indonesia. Yeah, Azure, I'm using. I'm not using any robotics right now. Right now, I just have this one camera operating. I have 2 other cameras right next to me, the Nikon P1000. There's nothing here right now that I would want to. Maybe I could film some of the. Yeah, I can get some high resolution imagery of that yellow piping getting built. Oh, Barry, my God. Thanks, Barry. Use it for anything your channel requires. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. It's awesome. So I've got 2 other cameras here, and I don't really see anything right now. I'd like to get in high quality imagery, but when they kind of near completion on that yellow structure there, I will get that in 4K 1080p. Thanks, Barry. My God. That's good stuff. So these super chats and YouTube super chats will become available, I think, in mid to late August. So, but that is awesome. So this is my first month of being monetized. So it's possible it'll become available the first week of August, but more so I think toward the mid to end of August. That's good stuff. Yeah, so I did spend about, I spent over $1,500 over the last couple of days on cameras and tripods and a microphone. So good stuff is coming forward, and I got some good shots already with the video and uploaded it. I'm looking to do a lot more video of Deimos as it progresses. That's kind of a new location for me to film from, and since I got the zoom camera and everything, I can do that now. And yeah, things are good. I'm planning to get a apartment or some type of rental too. So in this coming month, I'm going to be getting a place to live. that's gonna be, that is on, I'm planning on that. So yeah, I think there is maybe a hefty fee from YouTube on the donations there. There's also PayPal and GoFundMe and Venmo. There are links to that in the description. But you know, whatever works for whoever's willing to help out, that's the good. I mean, YouTube is making it possible for this to happen, so it's good that they get money also. Hey Dan, I don't see any parking lot yet. I did hear that some of the live streaming containers, or people where they had 24/7 live streaming, they had to move some of those so that they could maybe build a parking lot. Oh, 17.5, 1750 of that is to YouTube. That's cool. Yeah, I looking. John, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I didn't get the Elgato cam link for the DSLR. The DSLR is on loan to me from Everett. He's a SpaceX enthusiast also, and yeah, I don't have any rants planned for today, Logan. I gotta space them out because I gotta let people digest and kind of regain their center. I don't have any plan today for Logan, and I didn't have a plan for yesterday either, but yeah, I have a history in meditation, and I've got a lot of experience with that. I'm like a world expert in out-of-body experiences. I've written a couple books. Yeah, Chris B, I appreciate it. Yeah. I missed being here yesterday too, as much as I usually am, but I was getting the cameras in, and we were doing a lot of stuff that needed to be done. So, Everett and I. So this is my channel, Ocean Cam. I had a dream about it about a month and a half ago. No, I had a dream about it like 3 months ago, and I had a further derivation of that while I was walking back and forth here on the site, and of taking the Ocean Cam dream that I had and doing it off world to moons like Titan or to Enceladus where there's water and stuff like that. So once I got that development of the dream into off-planet oceans, that's when, okay, I can move the camera over there. That's when I started live streaming and doing a lot of the amped up work. Hey, Alokan, thank you for the daily, for today's donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, dream big, like shoot for the stars, and if you land on the moon, then so be it. But at least you shot for the stars and you got off the planet, right? Oh, you want to zoom toward the orbital launch mount? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So the mount or the table, so the mount orbital launch platform, I don't know if it's a platform or a mount. You want to make ice cream out of a comet, so that is an awesome idea. So yeah, if that's your mission or your dream, then take it forward, do it. You know, they already landed on a comet already. Oh, launch mount. Okay, I'll go to the mount. Here we go. And it looks like they have stopped moving those pallets, so I will be able to move down the road a little bit and get that shot of the. I'll get that shot of the berm. I'll get this launch mount or this launch table shot. Let me, I'm gonna have to adjust the tripod here. Just a minute. Yeah, the happiness of doing the work that you love it's awesome. That's what I have right now. Atharv, yeah, it's happiness. Every day is kind of a great day for me. to be outside. I like being outside. I like the ocean. I like space. I like new development, and I like community. Community I should put first, but yep. So that's the launch mount, and I'm gonna get a lot of high quality imagery today, video, once the stream rolls down, and probably in the next half hour I'll end the stream, and then I'll go from point to point here on site, and I'll get some higher quality 1080 imagery. Thanks, Ram. Thank you. Appreciate it. Also, I don't know if that's too blurry for you, but I will get some high quality footage of this and upload it, shorter segments of it, like 5 minutes or 6 minutes. And so if you check throughout the day, I might be able to upload some shorter clips in really high quality imagery. Take some photos of the cranes and their type callings. So can you explain a little bit more what that means, Janosh? Because the cranes, yeah, the cranes here are interesting. They're some of the biggest in the world, I think. But what are you looking for? What type of shots of the cranes are you looking for? Because they're in a lot of the photos that I've taken. Okay, so sorry for that rapid move there. Sorry for the rapid move. Let me. IFRV at first says, I'm thinking Bucky cannot make the corner onto the road, so they're changing gears for the move behind the berm. That is an interesting thought. Okay, if that's true, then they're gonna move it behind the berm there, and I'll get a shot of Bucky then. Yeah, Rocket Nerdle says Bucky can kind of turn on its spot without moving. So, yeah, it's a good question. I'm wondering if they're gonna move it behind the berm. If they start moving Bucky, I'll point the camera in that direction. They're not doing anything new over there, so at the moment it hasn't moved at all. It'll start making a lot of noise, and you'll be able to hear it also when that happens. Yeah, so there's a lot of dust here. I'm not sure what kind of pay the workers have, but it was commented to me that yesterday that a lot of the workers are younger. They're not. The videos from last night in front of S16 was amazing. That was shot with a DS. So I have two cameras here. That was shot with a D610. It's good for night shots, I was told, and it's also good for close-ups. You can't zoom with it. A D610 with a 50mm lens. 1:1 to 8G. Yeah, thanks, Atharv. Thank you. So that was a Nikon D610 last night. So Ninja SFS says, Bucky is the Liebherr LR 11,000 crane, the big yellow crane. Hey Jake, I'm on the public side of the road here, and the public is allowed, you're allowed to drive right up here and to film or to watch from the road. Because this is a public road to the beach. And I think SpaceX also wants to get to space fast. So if somebody else copies them, I think it's okay. I think they're all about getting to space fast, and the more people have the technology and develop the infrastructure to be able to go to space, the faster we'll all get to space. So I think SpaceX will win if other people copy them. So they're also, I think, of like mind that the more photos, the better. So I'm gonna move the whole camera here so we can get that shot to the left here of all the work that they're doing there. I'll wait for them to pick up that black piping there just because it's happening right now and we can see it. But right after that, I'm gonna move everything to the right here about 20 feet. Okay, I'm gonna move everything right now. I'm gonna move it. Here we go. That was me jumping out of the truck there, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. I don't know if that's too dark to see, but the sun is kind of shading that area. Oh, you can see it? Okay. Okay, I'm with you. I can move a little bit further down the road if you want to see the berm a little bit better. So they're not doing much with that black piping. It is suspended, and maybe they're going to do some welding down there. I'm not sure. Maybe it's being placed onto something, and they're going to join two parts of it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Andrew, I'm local now for sure. Giovanni, hey. Oh, crane operator just entered Kong. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So yeah, I can get some shots of Kong. I'm gonna lift the camera. I can get another item too that'll let me walk around. I'm gonna get something else. I'm gonna leave you all for a second. I'm gonna leave the camera here, and I might be able to walk around and do a lot cooler shots. Just give me a minute. I've got a new fun tool. Just a minute. Okay, I'm with you. I've got this. I'll zoom out so I can show you. I've got this handheld thing. Oh, I got to get another piece to it. Just a minute. It looks like this. And it'll be able to hold the iPhone here. I just got to get another piece. So later on today, I'll walk around this with this item here. You can't see, it's a little close. With this, because a little bit later, I'll walk around with this and get a lot of shots live streaming walking around. This will dampen the movement. I won't do it right now because it's too much to switch from one to the other. This is another tool that I got. All right, let's. I'll get the yellow piping here. If you want to see something specific, let me know. I'll change the camera angle, and I can go anywhere here on site with this camera. Oh, it's a gimbal. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, I am going to switch. I'm going to switch to this handheld thing. I can switch to it while y'all are on, or I can disconnect and restart it. But I was going to switch to a handheld device, but I got to take the cover off this phone and do that. So I can do it while you're all on. All right, I'm gonna go for it, and if it gets too jumpy, let me know. There we go. I'm going to, yeah, I'll go for it. I'll go for it right now. I'm gonna have to watch your camera, everybody. Just a minute, I'm almost done. Let's see. Man, just a minute. Okay. I've got a gimbal here. Here we go. First time using this thing. All right, it's turning on. Just a minute. Y'all are playing. Imagine you're an astronaut and you're kind of floating here. I guess I'm gonna disconnect. I'll restart it. I'm gonna disconnect. Unless you wanna wait. This is, it's all happening right now, everybody. Yep. I'm gonna end the stream and restart it. Sorry, everybody.